How is it going, my heroes, my villains, and everybody in between? Sean Ross here, and welcome back, guys, to another live reaction to My Hero Academia. We are on manga chapter number 253, and this chapter title has me excited because the title of this week's chapter is Shirakumo.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down!
Yo, that title right there is the name of Aizawa's friend that was teased at the ending of the joint battle training arc, but also has recently popped up in My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Now, I'm not caught up with My Hero Academia Vigilantes, but I do know that the recent arc was about an Aizawa backstory, and Shirakumo popped up within there. So this chapter title is really making me want to remedy the fact that I am not caught up. I just want to read that arc, but I'll do that after reading this chapter. If we are about to get some Aizawa-centric focus and learn more about Shirakumo, I am very excited to see where this chapter is going to go.
You have no idea.
But based on this chapter title, I think we're pushing Endeavor and the Todoroki family stuff aside, and we're about to give some focus to Aizawa and learn more about Shirakumo. So I am ready to see where this chapter is going to go. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's dive right into chapter 253, and let's kick this chapter off with a brand new color page. And yo, look at this color page right here. This looks really clean, and I like the fact that Ida is the main focus, finally getting some love after a very long time. Just look at him standing there in Ingenium costume. Of course, you gotta have him pushing the glasses up.
Behold.
But damn, those exhausts coming out of his legs are huge. It looks like gigantic wings are sprouting out from his legs, like Hermes style. Like Recipro Turbo, and he's going to fly away as he goes off at Mach speed. I'll save everyone with these legs of mine. The first of 2 consecutive color pages as we count down to the new movie. So we're gonna get another color page next chapter. I'm looking forward to that. But I can't wait for when the new MHA movie comes out. Heroes Rising needs a US release date.
Shut up and take my money!
I'm gonna be there day one. Cannot wait for the movie. But overall, this is a very clean and very nice color page with Ida. But now let's dive into the actual first page of this new chapter. Winter break was over in a flash, and school started again. Chapter 253, Shirakumo. And we got some panel shots of UA High School. I think that's USJ. And then the Coliseum for the sports festival. Bringing us back right there. Before we knew it, there were only 3 months remaining in our tumultuous first year. And then we got this panel shot of Ida. Happy New Year, everyone. Everyone's internships are over. Man, it does really feel like we are entering a new arc right now. Today's class will be an action report meeting. All of your assignments, achievements, and progress over winter break shall be shared with the class. We got Ida striking a pose right here. Come everyone, don your suits and proceed to Field Alpha. And we got Aizawa just slamming the door open, carrying his sleeping bag. How long are you all gonna keep blab?
Gotcha!
Speak properly. It's yes, sir, Ashido.
Yes, sir.
And we see Ashido, the first one, running out of the door, carrying her suitcase. Happy New Year, Mr. Aizawa. And then Ida saying, I've already relayed a summary of today's task to the class, sir, just as you asked this morning. What else would you expect from the class rep? Doing his duties. And then we see Benki and Sero walking up.
Hey!
Oh, and you can see Sue bowing to Mr. Aizawa right before she leaves. That's really cute. Ida's been running around in circles today. And then Ida adjusting his glasses. Manual, the hero I interned with, formed a team in Hosu and made me the leader. It may have only been for a week, but I learned all about how to be more mild-mannered. Ida! What are you doing right now?
Shake that.
Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah, yeah.
Shake that.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Oh my god. That is hilarious. He's going full Elvis, just pelvic thrust, left and right. Can't control his emotions. He's just so excited right now. Never change, Ida. Never change. But look at Denki's face in the back. He's like, Ida, what are you doing right now? There he goes again. He's like a bicycle that has its chains go loose at a moment's notice. And Aizawa doesn't even look fazed by this. He's like, typical Ida. Mr. Aizawa, please report to the faculty room. Oh, so it looks like Mr. Aizawa is being summoned right now. Oh. Ochiko, looking really nice in this panel right here.
Hey, yo, what's good, ma? How old are you?
Nani?
FBI, open up! And it looks like now we are in the girls' locker room, and we got Toru, just a floating skirt. Ochiko, you changed your costume. It looks great on you. A minor change. Really? Thanks. This thing is heavy. And we see Jiro holding one of the new wrist gauntlets that Ochiko has for her costume. What are you? A gold medalist? An Urarakalist? It's got wires in it. And Jiro passes it back to Ochiko. Thanks. Because of my quirk, heavy equipment isn't a handicap whatsoever, although the suitcase gets heavy.
That actually makes sense.
That does make a lot of sense. Her costume can just weigh as much as it wants, but zero gravity gets rid of that issue. And we see Ashido holding a piece of Ochiko's new costume. What about this thing? Hey! Wait a minute. Something is falling out of the costume. There's a plop sound effect, and Ochiko is freaking out right now. She's like screaming like, ah, don't touch that, Mina.
Look.
Yo.
Is it because you like him?
Oh my god!
Ochiko, how you gonna explain this right now? Mina is gonna lose it right here. You see the All Might doll that Ochiko got during the Secret Santa giveaway during the Christmas chapter. Of course it was from Deku, and she has been holding on to it. That is adorable. I mean, it doesn't beat the gift Eri got, the gigantic gut buster sword from Tokoyami. That's the best one of all.
Nani?
But I love the fact that she keeps that All Might doll on her because Deku is the one that technically gave it to her. Oh my god. Isn't that... And Ochiko is moving so quickly right now to just get rid of the evidence. And Mina is already on the case. She's thinking back as she's holding it up to the Secret Santa giveaway. And she's turning around like, oh my god, I got you, Ochiko. The class shipper is going to love this. She's like, Ochiko, you love Deku, don't you? I am literally tearing up right now. Oh my god. Mina's loving this. I knew it! No, you've got it all wrong, Ashido.
What did you say? Left, jump, death, never seen one. What's that?
You see Mina just hopping back and forth because she understands what this means. Really? That's not how it is. I keep those feelings locked away. And this is a really beautiful panel of Ochiko right here. Got like the shading on her. She's blushing a little bit. But I like the look of her new helmet that she's got. She looks really nice in this panel. But she's still bottling those feelings up that she has towards Deku.
I'll put these feelings away. I'll focus on working just as hard as he does. And reach my dream.
So Horikoshi's still showing us those feelings are still there, and Mina just having a field day.
Hello there.
But speaking of Deku, now we're going over to the boys' locker room with them changing into their hero costumes. So, you made that rampaging quirk your own. Seriously? That was fast! So, Kirishima praising Deku for growing and improving his powers. Even so, I can only bring it out for a split second, so its uses are limited, but it's strong.
And now you die.
Bakugo! Oh my god. Just hearing Deku just brag about how he's improved with his power from across the room. Bakugo just throws his mask. His antenna from his mask just get lodged into Deku's head. Bakugo's just not having it. And Deku, he is bleeding out on the floor. It actually impaled him. Screw you. And you see Kirishima and Ida just screaming at Bakugo. Bakugo, what on earth are you doing? This is bad. His gray matter is leaking out. Midoriya, even Mineta is concerned for Deku. That's a change of pace. I'm amazed he's not peeping through that hole into the girls' locker room right now. But you know what? This reminds me of the girl locker room, boy locker room meme.
The thing is, recently my heart's been all stirred up about something. It's love!
Hey! Deku, you bastard! Tell me how you did that or you're dead!
You got love and emotions and romantic feelings being talked about in the girls' locker room, and then you got attempted murder going on in the boys' locker room. Oh my god. That is hilarious. But of course, Bakugo just can't have Deku bragging about how he's improving. He's just like, shut up, you damn nerd. We don't want to hear about it. LOL. And it's still lodged in Deku's head. They're outside at Ground Alpha, and you can see the antenna still hanging off of Deku's head. In short, it all came down to conditioning my body to it. But the speed and sensation are just too different from what I'm used to. So if I have to think about it, I can't keep up. And Kirishima and Denki are like, Deku, are you okay right now? I am here to serve up some cotton candy. All Might.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Why is All Might here with a cotton candy machine? I'm here to serve up some cotton candy. Okay, All Might. Huh? Where's Mr. Aizawa? And the class is not understanding what's going on right now. Hey, guys, did you seriously just brush off my almighty pun? Thou art formidable opponents indeed. Get it? Watashi ga kita, watagashi hida. This is a pun because it's a cotton candy machine. Watagashi kida sounds very similar to I am here, watashi ga kita.
Oh, now I see. Now I get it. Now the pieces are falling into place.
It doesn't come across in English, but All Might, I appreciate the pun. He's trying to just like liven up the class a little bit. Start off with a good joke, a good pun, but it didn't go over well. But I love the fact how committed he is to it. You just see him having a portable generator at his side, plugged right into the cotton candy machine. I gotta give you praise, All Might. Committing to the pun, that's all you can do. But hey, at least now Class 1A is getting some free cotton candy from All Might. That's a win. But where is Aizawa right now? Just moments ago, Aizawa had to attend to some urgent business. And then just a panel shot of some traffic. That looks like a Mustang right there. That looks like a really nice car. Yo, Present Mic and Aizawa are in it. Is that Present Mic's car? He owns a Mustang? I mean, he's driving on the left side. So he imported that from America. He imported a Mustang. That just fits Present Mic style perfectly. John Wick would be proud. Can't you go any faster? Put a sock in it and calm down, would you? Yo, why are they so pissed right here? Aizawa's got that, like, glare on his face. And Present Mike is usually, like, the happy-go-lucky person of this duo. But even he looks mad as hell. When we fought at USJ, his behavior wasn't the slightest bit similar. There's a limit to how low these guys can stoop. Personally, I'm betting that Tsukauchi is just mistaken on this one. And we're going to Tartarus. So, Present Mike and Aizawa are going to the prison. They're going to Tartarus. Kurogiri. Are they going to see Kurogiri? Because that's the only one, based on what Aizawa's saying, when they fought at USJ. Kurogiri is the only one from the USJ that is currently locked up in Tartarus. As you two are already aware, Nomu are creatures that have been modified through human intervention. They are humans that are now able to endure the burden of having multiple quirks. Or, wait a minute, could it be the Nomu from USJ? Because that's also locked up in Tartarus. And Aizawa did technically fight the Nomu instead of Kurogiri. I mean, it wasn't much of a fight, but there was still a confrontation between the Nomu and Aizawa.
I am not the final boss.
However, they aren't living human beings. From their brains all the way to their hearts, their insides are a complete mess. And then we can see that Gran Torino and Tsukauchi are here, and they are leading Aizawa and Present Mike down the halls of Tartarus. Nomu are puppets, in every sense of the word. Puppets with no will of their own. Or so we thought. If I may, Gran Torino, I'm skipping class to come here today, so I'd appreciate it if you made this brief. Aizawa is so pissed right here. Look at that glare on his face. Like, he is like, let's get down to brass tacks. Enough of the funny business. Why did you call me here?
The hate is swelling in you now.
How does this have to do with Shirakumo? That's the only thing I can think of. Based on the title, this has to do with Shirakumo. Aizawa. And Present Mike is trying to calm Aizawa down. He places his hand on his shoulder and just look at it shake. They are tense right now. This is a necessary discussion, and we have to follow the proper order. That should help you sort out your feelings as well. This guy is the core of the League of Villains. If we could just make him talk, we'd be able to take down their leader in one go. But they're talking about Kurogiri. That's not the Nomu. He's the only one that could talk about All for One in the League of Villains. No way.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Is Shirakumo related to Kurogiri in some way? Does he have his quirk, maybe? Could that be it? Is that why Aizawa and Present Mike are pissed? Was Shirakumo's quirk stolen or something? Ding, ding, ding! Unfortunately, he hasn't shown signs of spilling anything important at all. He'll engage you in pointless conversation, but when it comes to any information that would be disadvantageous to the League, he immediately goes dead silent, as if someone pulled the plug on him or something.
Remote override engaged? No! Yes! Bypassing override! I am alive! Hello?
So Kurogiri, as soon as people are interrogating him about the League, it's like he just gets shut off. Like he was conditioned to never answer or reveal information on the League. Oh, where is this going right here? And Present Mike is like, so what does this mean? Meaning, it was so elaborate that it took time for us to realize. And Aizawa is trying to compose himself right now, trying to keep himself together. Just like, let's get to this, come on, let's go. And there we see Kurogiri just sitting there, just constrained in the chair. But several different quirk factors have been fused within him.
What?
Creating a brand new quirk. So, is Kurogiri a Nomu then? he has several different quirk factors built into him that created the quirk that he has. The teleporting, mist-covering quirk.
This just got a whole lot more interesting.
But wait! There's more!
This is not what I was expecting to get revealed. But several different quirk factors have been fused within him, creating a brand new quirk. And the quirk factor that serves as the base for them all, yo, no way, is exceedingly similar to that of the man who once upon a time laughed and cried together with you two as UA students. No frickin' way. So, Shirakumo, his quirk, is somehow infused within Kurogiri. This was not the reveal I was ever expecting to get. Horikoshi, god damn. I mean, I'm waiting for Dabi reveals, Toya reveals, the reveal of Bakugo's hero name, but no. Horikoshi's like, I got one you'd never expect. Kurogiri has Shirakumo's quirk. At least that's one of the quirks infused within Kurogiri. And you just have this flashback panel shot of Shirakumo just saying Shota, talking to Aizawa, and then lost his life at a young age. I'm referring to Oboro Shirakumo. And Aizawa looks beyond pissed.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate flow through you.
Look at him glaring at Kurogiri, hand still on face, covering his mouth, trying to remain composed. It was all just too sudden. And that is the end of the chapter? Next issue, a color page. Horikoshi. Wow. I have to go back now and just review everything that we've seen on Kurogiri, whether there were hints or signs leading to this. So, he's got multiple quirk factors infused in his body that creates his teleporting and mist-covering quirk. And one of them is Shirakumo's. Well, one thing I do know is I am definitely reading the Aizawa backstory arc in Vigilantes. I am catching up thanks to this chapter. And I like how Shirakumo looks. He's got the goggles. I just realized that. The goggles that Aizawa has, they look strikingly similar. Is that where Aizawa got them? That explains why he's so pissed. He was really good friends with this guy. This Shirakumo died at a young age, and Aizawa has that memento from his friend, the goggles that he uses. This has me beyond excited for where we are going right now with Aizawa, with learning more about Shirakumo, and then with Kurogiri. Like, if he's a Nomu, how come he can talk right now? Because I felt like the high-end Nomus weren't this far along when Kurogiri could have possibly been made. Unless he just has a body that was just able to withstand multiple quirks fusing and creating the new quirk that Kurogiri has.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Horikoshi, you have my attention, and I cannot wait for next week's chapter. So with that, guys, that right there is my live reaction to chapter 253 of My Hero Academia. That was a reveal I was not expecting to get, especially before Dabi, Toya, and Bakugo. But I cannot wait to see what we are going to learn in next week's chapter, and especially now that I'm going to dive into Vigilantes and to see what gets revealed within there. But for now, I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts on the events of this chapter. What do you guys think of the school antics in the first half of this chapter, dealing with Class 1A in the girls' locker room and the boys' locker room, and also All Might's cotton candy pun? But for the back half of this chapter, dealing with Aizawa and Present Mic and Shirakumo and how this deals with Kurogiri. What are your guys' thoughts on that, and where are we going to go from here? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below, and feel free to subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon, that way you guys can be alerted for every new MHA reaction that pops up on the channel. But if you guys want to talk about other things or get alerts of the channel outside of YouTube, feel free to also follow me over on Twitter. A link to my Twitter account can also be found in the description down below. But that's going to do it for me here, guys. So until next week, when we have chapter 254 of My Hero Academia, I'll talk to you guys next time. But remember, go beyond plus ultra.